I am so livid right now. Hear me out. Health insurance in America is a joke.
What's up, America? I'm going to be real with you here because I see no future for people in America. After seeing...
Trigger warning, I'm going to crash out right now, and this is going to be a long video, but I feel like you can relate to this, so here we go.
I don't know if this is happening to anybody else in America, but it's getting pretty annoying with me.
So I'm being evicted from my apartment. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Being a full-time employed person living in Florida and not being able to afford to live. Can't take it.
I am so livid right now. Hear me out. Health insurance in America is a joke.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we have American people are just crashing out because the way the economy is going.
Sure.
And they are coming here in social media to complain and express their feeling. Let's check it out.
I just saw a video. I see comments all the time that are like, I'm betting on the world to end. It's like, yeah, me too. I just saw a video of a girl being like, how are we gonna do this, like, for the rest of our lives? And I just have to say, low-key, I feel like a lot of young people right now in the workforce, I see comments all the time that are like, I'm betting on the world to end. It's like, yeah, me too. Like, how up of a economy, of a society, of a country are we living in right now that your young people, your new to the workforce young people, are basically like, we basically have like ideations because we don't want to do this forever. There's no reward for our work anymore. What's the reward? Like, oh, you get to go to sleep at night.
I don't know if this is happening to anybody else in America, but it's getting pretty annoying with me. So I had a phone plan that I started about 1.5 years ago. It was about $115 a month. A little overpriced for a single line, but sure. I was willing to pay it. Come 1.5 years later, they're trying to charge me $167 a month for the rest of the contract. They don't specify why, they just, oh, it's extra service fees. I'm sorry. $47 more in service fees a month I have to pay? That makes no. And then I literally go to my auto insurance, which was quoted to me when I first started the policy, which was a 6-month policy, at $311. $311. It's way overpriced, but I drive an Audi, so what the ever. I guess I'll pay the $300 a month for insurance. Then I go back to my policy, and they're telling me I owe $374 a month for the remaining 3 months. Extra accrued service fees. My storage unit used to be $97 a month for my stuff. It is now $145. They raised the price on the contract and on the agreement that I made with the company. This is the same with the insurance company. This is the same with the phone plan company that I'm putting this video on. When are we gonna get sick and tired of corporate America taking our money? I'm getting real sick and tired of this. This isn't even like a political view on left or right side or anything like that. I'm sick of America stealing from its citizens. I'm sick of corporate billion-dollar conglomerate oligarchies that continue to throw little fees and fines on us like we owe it, like we have to force ourselves to pay because they contractually keep us in a contract. It's getting old. How did my bills go up over $400 in the past month from accrued fees? They can't even specify why those fees were raised. We need to hold these people accountable. These CEOs, CFOs, these owners of these corporate businesses. $billion wallets packed. All these rich, horrible people where it's like, well, they earned it fair and square. Yeah, by people over and ripping people off with accrued fees, fines, and until their pockets are so lined they don't even know what to do with their money, while the rest of us sit here and struggle and feed off of breadcrumbs on the ground, going, it's the government, it's the Democrats, it's the Republicans, it's everything else but exactly what corporate America is standing for right now. They don't give a about us citizens. They only give a about their company, and they just want to sit there money hungry, just shoveling their face full of our money.
What's up, America? I'm going to be real with you here because I see no future for people in America. After seeing the high cost of homes nationwide, the high cost of gas, the high cost of food, the high cost of rent, cars, rental cars, used cars, insurance, healthcare, taxes, and every other thing, how is anybody in this country supposed to prosper that's not already wealthy? Could someone tell me that? The pulling yourself up by your bootstraps argument is and over. It doesn't work now. You have average home prices of $512,000. Grocery prices are almost 100% more since 4 years ago. Same with rent, same with mortgages, same with used cars, same with new cars. Taxes are slightly lower, and I do mean slightly. Wages are slightly up, but no way in hell will that meet the requirements. I just saw a story about a nurse with a $75,000 salary a year and an 808 credit score denied for getting a home. 0 student loan debt too. So debtless, making 75 grand a year with an over 800 credit score, not good enough for a house. So what are we doing here? What's the end goal? Starvation? Death? What's going on here? No matter what you do, no matter how you spend the finances, the middle class and the poor have no upward mobility. There is no hope now. None. No hope. None. 0. The next 2 or 3 generations are because you allowed so much greed. Younger generations will never have shit because of your greed. I've already broken my back trying to make ends meet working for the last 30 years. I already know I'm not gonna get anything from the rich. I don't give a but the younger generations, if you keep stealing and being greedy, they're gonna all be homeless, and then what do you have? Ruling over a bunch of homeless people? You.
So guys, today's video we have a lot of angry people.
Oh boy.
Everybody is angry because of the cost of living. It is crazy, it is insane trying to live in today's economy. Everything is just going up and up and up, and it looks like American people, they already have enough. They said enough is enough, and they are coming here in social media to express their feeling and complain and say whatever they have to say. You know, the rich people, they just greedy. This corporation, these companies, insurance company, everybody just going after your money. They just want your money one way or another. They're gonna get it. It's like the previous video that we saw. The guy who was complaining and saying that his cell phone bill, it went up like $45, like just in service and fees. You know, these freaking companies, they just come, they could raise your bill and they come up with some stupid answer. Oh, this is service and fees. So they could do whatever they feel like just to increase your payments.
Did not tell you.
And there's nothing you could do about it. I thought when you have a contract with a company, they cannot raise the price of the agreement that you have with them. So why the hell they're gonna come up with something extra like service and fees? What kind of fees? It's just a freaking big scam that we're living in. That's why people are just crashing out and angry of the whole freaking situation that is going on and today's economy. And it's not like the guy was saying, it's not about left or right. It's about this big corporation. They are so greedy and they have so much money that they don't know what to do with it, and they just want to squeeze you like a lemon.
Wait, what?
And get every penny out of your pocket. So let me know, guys, what is the situation that you guys are living in today's economy. Let me know in the comments below. Let's watch the next video. It's gonna get better.
So I'm being evicted from my apartment. Yeah, let's talk about it.
So I live in a
part of Florida. I mean, Florida itself is disgusting, but I live in one of the worst parts of Florida. And there's nothing here. And for the past year, I have financially struggled to the point of mental insanity. I have been stealing my groceries. I have been basically stealing anything I can just so I can survive. I'm like a little squirrel. And the stress from the financial instability has made my bipolar symptoms come back up. Oh no. So now they want me to medication. I didn't need to take medication.
This is one of the situations that people, they cannot afford to buy groceries. So they are going inside grocery store and just they start stealing stuff.
What?
It's very sad.
Medication for 4 years, but now I need medication. So I'm getting in my car, I'm driving to my mom, and we're gonna live out of our cars. We're gonna camp. We're gonna save as much money as we can. We're gonna get vans. I'm done living in this system. I will forage for my own food if I have to. I'll kill an animal if I have to. I'm done being part of this rat race. This society is not normal. This isn't normal. Okay?
So, I don't normally ever come on here and post anything except of my dog because he's absolutely gorgeous. But, I am extremely frustrated being a full-time employed person living in Florida and not being able to afford to live. I have spent my whole day off trying to find a, more affordable place to live because I can't afford $1,300 a month in rent and then a $650 car note and then $300 in insurance and then you got utilities and it's either I eat or I pay my bills, and then even then it's like, okay, well, which bill's gonna be late this month? And I'm so sick of it. Like all these apartment complexes and realtors and even private renters, so hard, and I mean that with everything in me. I nor anybody else should be working 60 plus hours a week and not be able to live. I'm about to crash the out. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me losing my mind. I don't know. But I'm about to lose my shit because I just can't take it.
It's not only you, lady. It's everybody else. Everybody in the United States, 99.9%.
Do you believe me yet?
Of people living in the United States, they feel the same way. All of us, we are in the same situation.
Trigger warning, I'm gonna crash out right now, and this is gonna be a long video, but I feel like you could relate to this, so here we go. It's great living in America, unless you're a fucking American. If you're a bank though, you are thriving, while the rest of us are just trying to survive. I just came across a video saying that banks are at an all-time high. Like their expectations have blown through the roof of what their profit margins were gonna be. You wanna know why? They are thriving because America is starving to live. At least 95% of Americans right now are literally surviving off credit cards, off loans in general. And banks are eating that shit up over the high interest rates. We're fighting for our lives over here. You want to know what the American dream is like? Let me tell you. Every day I wake up hoping today is the last day on earth. I'm tired of it here. The American household, on average, is $80,000 in debt. And that's just credit cards and like auto loans. Maybe even some student loans thrown in there. But that's not even including your mortgage. That's just credit card debt. And right now, banks are eating that interest rate up while we're all surviving. You mean to tell me that the average American goes to their mind-sucking job, works 8 to 12 hours to have everything deducted, have nothing left to live on, and we're forced to put food on the table by using credit cards? Okay. Picture this, right? You go to college, you get yourself in hundreds of thousands of student loan debt. You are one of the 5% of college graduates to get your job in the field you got your degree in, right? You get everything garnished from your wages because the increase on living and everything around you has gone up, but your pay has stayed the same. But then you also get taxes taken out. We get taxed just to breathe, people. We get taxed on owning shit. We get taxed on working. We get taxed on just living, okay? Then you got health insurance. That's a joke and a whole video within itself. But basically, the average American pays anywhere between $300 and $1,000 a month for health insurance. Basically, you're paying just to say, I have health insurance. But then when you go to use health insurance, you have co-pays and deductibles, and they don't cover nothing until you've met your deductible. What do you mean? Why am I paying you $1,000 a month to have health insurance when I'm still paying more just to use it? I digress. Then you have everything like retirement, 401 taken out. Okay, great. You're gonna work 30 to 40 years of your prime so that when you get to retirement age, we're gonna give you monthly stipends back just so you can afford to live without a job. Meanwhile, like 80% of senior citizens that are retired now are working at Lowe's at the age of 87 because they can't survive just on their retirement. That's just a prime example. We're all struggling to keep our heads above water because we don't earn enough money after everything gets taken out. We are now forced to pay super high interest rates on everything we own. Even stuff that's paid off, we're still paying interest on. How does that make any sense? But you're sitting there, the American family, the average American family is no longer middle class. You're either poor or rich. The rich is making money off the poor because the poor can't afford to have two jobs, full-time jobs, and still be able to take care of their families and have enough money at the end of the day to put food on the table. Hence why we are forced to live on credit card debt. And y'all are just gonna keep jacking up the prices that we're never gonna be able to afford to pay off. Because unfortunately, Dave Ramsey, the average American person has nothing left after their paychecks come in and they pay their bills and they buy groceries. They have nothing left to save. So you're sitting there with $20 to your name for 2 weeks until the next penny. And that's if you're lucky. There's some people that are in the red right now. They are working their asses off and they can't even pay all their bills on time. And they're trying to decide, do you want to keep the light on this month or the water? No, living is just a luxury. I can't afford to put braces on my kids right now. That's a luxury. Going out to eat, that's a luxury.
So guys, here in the last video, this lady, she was crazy. Well, she was angry. And I feel, her pain.
Oh my God.
A lot of us in the United States, we are living in the same situation. Just working 2 jobs. You are working 2 jobs. Then your wife is working 2 jobs. That's literally 4 incomes coming to your house. And that's not enough. Because you get that income and then you have to pay the freaking taxes. Then after taxes, you have to pay, the credit card, car insurance, health insurance, the car payments, this and that. At the end, you don't have no money left. No money left to buy groceries. And then you have to, get literally a freaking loan from your credit card to be able to buy groceries for your family. And this is happening all over United States. It's happening all over United States. And US citizen, all of us, we are literally tired of this freaking situation.
He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
We are very tired. We had enough. So it's only rich versus poor. And the rich keep squeezing us like lemons and trying to get more money out of us. Like, come on, guys. You already have enough money.
I like money.
Why you do want more? So it is crazy, the situation that we're living in today. We just living paycheck to paycheck. And we are living, with credit card debt. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this whole situation? How you guys are surviving this craziness, because the only way that most of us are surviving this situation is getting in debt with the freaking credit cards and paying high interest rate on everything. So don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Remember, we are going to be doing a Amazon gift card giveaway.
Excellent.
Once we reach 2,500 subscribers, in order for you to participate, you need to be subscribed to the channel and also like this video. So thank you guys, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.